Have you ever noticed small changes in your body and wondered if they're just a normal part of aging, or if something more is going on? Fact, there's even one you might be able to smell before you see it. These changes are not random. They're markers of how the body adapts over time. In today's video, we're uncovering 4 telltale signs of aging in older men. 1 related to smell, 2 that involve noticeable size changes, and 1 that becomes smaller. Some of these changes happen gradually, while others might surprise you when you catch them in the mirror one day. How many of these signs have you noticed in yourself? Stick around till the end to discover something that may explain a change you've noticed but never fully understood. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of what's happening to your body and what, if anything, you can do about it.
Let's get started.
1. The unmistakable smell of aging. As we get older, we experience not just changes in our appearance or energy levels, but even in our scent. It's a little known but fascinating aspect of aging, one that can be subtle at first, but noticeable over time. What is it? There's a specific scent that often accompanies aging, and it's not something you can change with a new cologne or detergent. In fact, if you've ever visited a senior living facility, you may have noticed it, the faint smell that seems to linger in the air. It's not about hygiene or even poor hygiene habits. It's something much deeper, happening at the cellular level. As men age, their skin undergoes a number of biochemical changes. One of the most significant changes involves the production of a compound called nonenal. Nonenal is the byproduct of fatty acids in the skin breaking down due to oxidative stress. This chemical compound doesn't smell like regular body odor. Instead, it has been described as having a slightly grassy, waxy, or even stale odor, reminiscent of something like old books or wood. Why does it happen? The production of nonenal is tied to the natural aging process. As men age, the skin loses some of its ability to regenerate and repair itself as effectively as it once did. Skin produces oils that help retain moisture and protect against harmful external factors like bacteria and pollutants. However, in older skin, the fatty acids in these oils break down more easily due to oxidative stress, a process where free radicals damage cells. When these fatty acids break down, they release nonenal, a compound that lingers on the skin. Unlike regular body odors that come from bacteria breaking down sweat and oil, nonenal doesn't wash away easily. It tends to cling to fabrics, especially the shirts and clothes you wear daily, and can even remain on your skin even after you shower. This is a part of why you might notice the scent lingering long after a shower, unlike the usual body odor which can be washed away with soap. Another reason this happens is that aging skin retains more oxidized fatty acids, which makes it harder for the body to wash off the scent naturally. So you may find yourself noticing that shirts smell faintly of this odor even after they've been washed, or that the scent seems to be present more prominently on your skin, particularly in areas like the armpits, chest, and neck.
The personal story.
Let's take Richard, a 74-year-old retired engineer. He had always been an active and health-conscious person, but he started to notice something odd. His shirts, no matter how many times they were washed, seemed to hold onto a peculiar scent. At first, he thought it was just his cologne or maybe his laundry detergent. But when he switched products and the smell didn't go away, he began to suspect that something else was going on. One day, his granddaughter, who was about 10 years old at the time, commented, "Grandpa, you smell like books and wood." This was a surprisingly common description of the scent that some people notice as they age. Richard was taken aback. His first instinct was to blame his hygiene routine, but after further thought, he realized the scent wasn't from his cologne or detergent, it was from his skin itself. As he aged, his skin had started producing more nonenal, which explained why he was noticing it more, despite maintaining his regular grooming habits. Richard wasn't alone in this experience. In fact, studies have shown that people over the age of 40 begin producing nonenal in small amounts. However, by the time a man reaches his 70s or 80s, it becomes much more noticeable to both the individual and those around him. What can you do about it? While you can't stop the body from producing nonenal, there are ways to reduce its buildup and manage the scent. Use specialized soaps. Some soaps are specifically designed to remove excess oils from the skin, which helps in neutralizing nonenal. These soaps are typically more effective than regular body washes in addressing the buildup of oils on aging skin. Antioxidant-rich foods, including more antioxidant-rich foods in your diet, such as green tea, citrus fruits, and leafy greens, can help reduce oxidative stress in the body. This, in turn, may slow down the process of nonenal production. Antioxidants fight free radicals and protect skin cells from damage. Washing clothes with baking soda. Since nonenal binds to fabrics and doesn't wash out as easily as regular odors, using baking soda when washing your clothes can help neutralize the scent. Additionally, there are specialized odor-neutralizing sprays designed specifically for aging skin, which can be sprayed on your clothes after washing to help reduce lingering smells. Regular skincare routine. Maintaining a good skincare routine can also help your skin stay healthy and reduce oxidative damage. Using moisturizers and products rich in vitamins C and E, which are known to combat oxidative stress, can help the skin maintain its natural barrier and fight against the breakdown of fatty acids. While nonenal is a natural part of aging that can't be entirely avoided, these steps can help reduce its intensity and keep it under control, allowing you to feel fresher and more comfortable as you age. Sign 2. A bigger belly that won't budge. What is it? A growing midsection is one of the most common signs of aging in men. It's not just about eating too much or skipping workouts. As men get older, their metabolism naturally slows down, muscle mass declines, and hormonal changes make it easier to store fat, especially around the abdomen. It's common to notice a belly developing, even if you haven't changed your diet or exercise routine.
The signs behind it.
As men age, testosterone levels begin to drop. This hormone plays a crucial role in maintaining muscle mass, and as testosterone levels decrease, the body loses muscle more quickly than it can rebuild it. Since muscle burns more calories than fat, the loss of muscle mass leads to a slower metabolism. As a result, extra calories are more likely to be stored as fat, especially in the abdominal area. Additionally, abdominal fat is metabolically active, meaning it releases chemicals that can negatively impact your health. Studies have shown that excess belly fat can increase the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. This type of fat produces inflammatory chemicals that can affect everything from blood pressure to brain function. Real-life example. Consider Frank, a 76-year-old who was always lean in his younger years. In his 70s, he noticed his belly sticking out more, despite not changing his diet much. His arms and legs seemed thinner, and it was harder for him to bend over comfortably. Frank didn't realize that his body was redistributing fat, storing more around his abdomen as his muscle mass decreased.
What can you do?
While gaining some belly fat is a normal part of aging, you can take steps to control it. Resistance training. Regular weightlifting and strength exercises can help counteract muscle loss and maintain your metabolism. Protein-rich diet. Ensure you're getting enough protein to help preserve lean muscle mass. Protein also keeps you fuller for longer, helping you manage your weight. Avoid processed sugars. Cutting back on processed carbs and sugars can help maintain healthy insulin levels and reduce fat storage. Healthy fats. Incorporating healthy fats into your diet, such as those found in avocados and nuts, can help prevent the accumulation of excess belly fat. Sign 3. The mystery of growing ears. What is it? This one might surprise you, but as men age, their ears actually grow. While muscles tend to shrink and fat redistributes, ears keep getting bigger, and the changes are often subtle but noticeable over time. The ears don't stop growing, and in fact, cartilage, the tissue that makes up the outer ear, continues to grow throughout your life.
The signs behind it.
Cartilage is different from other tissues in that it doesn't stop growing as we age. Additionally, gravity pulls the ears downward over time, stretching them and making them appear longer. The skin around the ears loses elasticity as well, which makes the ears appear droopier. Studies have shown that ears grow at a rate of about 0.8 centimeters per decade, which doesn't seem like much, but by the time a man reaches his 70s or 80s, the change can be noticeable. Real-life example. Take George, a 78-year-old retired teacher. He noticed that his once proportionate ears had become noticeably larger as he aged. When he looked at an old picture from his wedding, He was shocked to see the change. His ears had become longer and droopier, and his earlobes, once firm and rounded, had stretched and become thinner. This is a natural part of aging, though many men rarely talk about it.
What can you do?
While you can't stop cartilage from growing, you can. Stay hydrated. Proper hydration helps maintain skin elasticity, which may help slow the drooping effect. Use skincare products. Products that boost collagen production, such as those with vitamin C or hyaluronic acid, can help maintain skin elasticity around the ears. Limit sun exposure. Protecting your skin from the sun can prevent further breakdown of collagen, which supports the structure of the ears. Sign 4. The disappearing calves. What is it? One of the most noticeable changes in older men happens in the legs, particularly in the calves. You might notice that your once strong and defined calves have become thinner and weaker. This isn't just about weight loss, it's a sign of muscle atrophy, which is a gradual loss of muscle mass over time.
The signs behind it.
As men age, testosterone and growth hormone levels decrease, making it harder for the body to rebuild muscle. Many older men also become less active, and activities like running, jumping, or lifting heavy objects may become less frequent. As a result, the calf muscles begin to shrink. Additionally, changes in circulation and reduced blood flow to the legs can contribute to muscle loss, making the calves appear smaller and weaker. Real-life example. Take Robert, a 75-year-old man who spent much of his career on his feet. In his 60s, he noticed that his calves weren't as strong as they used to be. Simple tasks like climbing stairs or standing up without using his hands became harder. He didn't realize it was muscle loss until he consulted a doctor and learned that inactivity and hormonal changes had caused the muscle shrinkage.
What can you do?
To counteract calf muscle loss. Calf raises. Simple exercises like calf raises can help rebuild calf muscle strength. Brisk walking. Walking uphill or on an incline can strengthen the calves and improve circulation. Protein. Eating enough protein helps maintain and rebuild muscle mass. Resistance band training. Using resistance bands for leg exercises can also help target and strengthen the calf muscles.
Final thoughts.
Now that we've uncovered these 4 signs of aging in older men, take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. Have you noticed any of these changes in yourself or loved ones? While these changes are a natural part of aging, understanding them empowers you to take better care of yourself. Whether it's staying active to maintain muscle strength, protecting your skin, or making small adjustments to your daily routine, these efforts can help you feel healthier and stronger as you age. Remember, aging isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace with the right mindset and habits.